continuing interior elevations, and we'll put in some ceilings. We'll create the curtain wall for conference room B and clean up these symbols, fully populate all sides, and then explain how we can see them. And this needs to be, or the segment between separates conference room B from the hallway wants to be a curtain wall panel. So I'm going to draw a couple detail lines to mark its boundaries. Remember, the detail line type lines generates a green line. So curtain wall is going to begin and end here. Let's go to the curtain wall tool. And I want to talk about the need for privacy in this conference room. So the wall currently is a type that extends to the underside of the floor above. The curtain wall only needs to go to the ceiling. So I'm going to change the top constraint, or leave the top constraint to unconnected, and change the unconnected height to 9 feet. And the curtain wall type, we want to make sure that it's automatically going to embed. The function is interior, but that should not make a difference in any of the representations that we're. So curtain wall level 2 up, no, not up to roof. What happened? Unconnected, 9 feet. Okay, it wants to begin at the intersection of that detail line and end at the intersection of that line. Right? I need an elevation in this hallway that looks toward that room, so I'm going to drop one in. View, elevation, interior elevation. We're going to look at the 6A is going to look at the conference room, its senses, the boundaries. Okay, it shows up here as 6A. I may want to toward conference B. So that's looking at conference room B. Right? I'm doing this quickly because we've already been through this. So I'm going to go to this elevation view. There's my curtain wall. Change the detail level to fine. I'm going to change the graphic display to shaded so that we can see what we're doing. That door doesn't belong there, so I'm going to delete it. That door was placed when this wall was a full height basic wall type. Now I'm going to introduce the divisions, vertical, divided in 4, and then a horizontal is going to have a transom of sorts. Right? Let's dimension the divisions. There's 3, 4 there. This is. Remember that in order to place these precisely, you need your horizontal and vertical divisions, okay? This elevation also should be at the scale of the other elevation. So let's see. Bump it up to 3/8 because it's an interior elevation. And I think I'm good with 3, 4. This is going to be a curtain wall door. We have to account for the thickness of the mullion. So the width 3, 4 is going to allow 2 inches for each mullion. The horizontal division here should be at about 2 feet from the top. This door is going to come up a little bit short. So let's say 1/8. Okay. Then to make these equal divisions, I'm going to dimension all 3 and then set them the equality indicator here to equal. And you'll see that this resulted in equal divisions there. Now I want to make the divisions mullions. Remember, at either end of a curtain wall, a division line is automatically generated. And you need one at the floor level, but we have to remove the one by the panel that wants to become a door. Okay, then let's select the panel. Let's go back to hidden line representation. Select this panel and replace it with a door. Single door. Okay, it's swinging the wrong way, but we can fix that in plan. Let's go to this, to the accounting office floor plan. Right, so we can, reverse the handing of that. It's swinging inward, that's fine. So now we have that the way we want it to appear. The conference rooms are each unique, so you need an elevation of all 4 walls. Okay, there are ways of abbreviating how this reads, and we'll discuss that afterwards. For now, I'm just leaving in those labels. Let's create the additional elevations that we're missing. Oops. So we need a new sheet with, and this one's going to be A-9.1 interior elevations. And I'm going to put the conference room elevations in this view. So let's go to the fit out So 4A, B, C, D is conference room B. 5A, B, C, D is conference room A. Let's go to the new sheet. I'm going to put both conference rooms on the same sheet. A9. 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D. Okay. Each of these is also going to need what's called a key plan, which is basically a duplicate of the floor plan, cropped around the boundaries of the conference room. So let's select all of these guys. This is a good time to create templates. So detail level wants to be fine for all of these. The scale wants to be 3/8. For now, I'm going to move aside the boundaries of conference room A and just focus on this conference room B. Let's introduce some furniture. Insert Word Autodesk Family. Glass table. We have some others that we used previously from steel case. Steel case. Various manufacturers. Anyway, I'm going to use that oval table as a table for the conference room. Furniture. Oval table, glass top, 36 by 96. Let's see how big that is. That will do. Okay, I'm going to place one in both these conference rooms. Place chairs. In both these rooms. Okay, we can arrange them more carefully, but I'm basically trying to create some context, right? I wonder why that isn't rotating. That's strange. Okay, let's look at the interior elevations. So now you can see we have some furniture in there. And The interior elevations do not want to go to the underside of the floor above. They want to stop at the ceiling. So I'm going to go into the second floor ceiling plan and create ceiling in those conference rooms for the purposes of completing level 2 ceiling plan. Right? So I'm going to go architecture ceiling 2 by 2 ACT ceiling at 9 feet. And we're going to sketch into, let's use the rectangle tool. Sketch into that conference room, and we're going to draw the ceiling into this one. I'm going to select this edge, draw an edge here, and that should complete it. Okay, now we have 2 ceilings, and we'll proceed to the elevation, and in the next video we will create the key plans.